Factorial Expressions. All right, so I don't know if you've ever noticed, but there is an exclamation point on the calculator, and it's on your phone calculator too, and we call it a factorial. And what it means is if you see 7 exclamation point, what it means is you're going to multiply every number counting down to 7, like this. So you have 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And I think, oh, nope, they don't give us a calculator in this one. But if we do open up a calculator, there is an exclamation button, just like this, and this is what it's used for. It will actually do this calculation for you. So if we have multiples on the same one, and I'm only going to do part of this one, so I'm only focusing on 7 and 3 here, like this. Well, this means 3 times 2 times 1. Well, if we remember what we can do with a fraction, I can cancel from top to bottom as long as it's being multiplied. So I can go 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. So I'm only left with 7 times 6 times 4 times 5 on the top. So I'm not left with as much if I do this canceling. Now, can I multiply all across the top and then multiply all across the bottom and then reduce at the end? Yes, but with factorials, you will really, really quickly get very big numbers. So if we reduce first, it does make this a little easier, especially to do without a calculator. All right, so let's go ahead and clear this and give this a try. Okay, so we have 2 factorial means 2 times 1. And then we have times 7 factorial. We just did that one. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so those are my 2 on the top. My 2 on the bottom, I have 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now if I go through and I start canceling, 7 through 6 here, or sorry, 7 through 1. I don't know why I said 6. 7 through 6 cancels with 7 through 1 on the bottom. So I can cancel them one at a time, but I already know those are all the same. So the only thing that's left over is this 8. And then I can do the same, the 2 and the 1 cancel with the 2 and the 1. So it looks like everything on the top cancels, but when we're doing multiplication, everything doesn't cancel. We're actually left with a 1 on the top. And then on the bottom, we have 4 times 3 times 8. So now we just want to work this out. So let's see, we get 12. And then we bring down this 8, and we have 12 times 8. So we get 1696. So we have 1 over 96. So let's see what we get. 1 over 96 back. All right, that was it. Next. Okay, so 8. Now if I think about what I just did on the last one, I had 7 on the top and I had 8 on the bottom. And everything from the smaller one canceled with the bigger one. So if I know I'm going to count down from 8 on the top, I already know I'm going to cancel with everything from this 9 here. So I'll go ahead and write it out so I can show you what I mean. 2, 1, and then we have 5, 4, 3, 2, when I started counting up there. And then 9 times 8 times 7 times 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 times 2 times 1. Keep writing the wrong number there. All right, so let's go with a different color here. So 8 through 1 is going to cancel with 8 through 1 on the bottom. And then 2 and 1 are going to cancel with 2 and 1 on the bottom. So I'm only left with 9 on the bottom. And then on the top, I'm left with 5 times 4 times 3. Can I reduce it again before I actually start multiplying? Sure. 3 and 9 can reduce. And as long as everything's being multiplied, I can keep canceling these out. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So now I have 5 times 4, which is 20, times 1, which is still 20, and then 3 is on the bottom. Let's see. I don't know if they want, do they want a mixed number? Oh, okay. They gave me the mixed number here, so I wasn't sure if they expected a mixed number from that one. Usually, when we've done this out of the book before, we don't normally do mixed numbers with this one. All right, so let's do one more of these. Okay, so we have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 over 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Sorry, I did that one really quick without explaining. So I did 4 factorial. Here's 4 factorial. And then 8 factorial. Here it is. 6 factorial. Boop, boop. And then 7 factorial. So I just did them really quickly. I just counted down from each one. So again, just remember that exclamation point doesn't mean exclamation. In math, you're not going to go like 4, 8, because that's what exclamation means, to put expression into it or yell it. So it just means that you're multiplying everything that came before it down to 1. All right, so now we're going to cancel everything that matches. So at 4 through 2, so 4 through 1, geez Louise, cancels with 4 through 1. 7 through 1 cancels with 7 through 1. And then I'm left with 8 on the top and 6 times 5 on the bottom. I don't like the way I wrote that. I started to leave space for the 7, but we crossed the 7 off. I just need to cross that off a little better because I started to write it down. Okay, so you can multiply if you want and then reduce, but if you notice 8 and 6 are both even, you can reduce one more time before multiplying. So I can divide by 2 and divide by 2. And now when I multiply, I'm completely simplified because I get 3 times 5 is 15 over under 4, and there's nothing I can do to reduce that anymore. So I have 4 and I have 15. Check. All right, we finished another one. Yay!